Right, let's have a look at my Hymer C644 overhead cab, 6 berth, based on the Fiat Ducato. It's a 2.5 TDI version. This is a well-maintained van. Anything it ever needs, it gets. Along the side here, we've got our gas locker there. We've got our water fill section there. And we've got our toilet cassette here, which is the largest of the cassettes go. That is that's a brand new one, and there's a spare in the back there as well for that. It's got a large rear U-lounge in the back of it here, which I'll show you in a minute. It's got 2 bike rack and the ladder up onto the roof there on the back of it. Now around the side here, actually this is quite impressive. This is a massive, it's what we call a half garage, but it's absolutely huge storage in here in this. And that goes right back to the other side of the van, all the way under. Now, I mentioned the spare cassette, it's over there. So windbreaker there, there's the awning handle there for winding out the awning, and the original spare tyre, and water pipe there as well. And as I said, that goes right back to the far side, and it's on the gas struts there. Actually, when I open it, there is the door, is a lovely system on the door of a half door, which you can close over on a summer's day, and the top half clicks off there for you. So it's you've got your large dinette area here, big window on it, and this here slides forward if you wanted to slide it on the rail back or forward to make it bigger on one side than the other, or make it into a lounge. Up the top here we've got large double. The brilliant systems that I put into this. That is our rear suspension. There we've got our diesel heater. This is the best heating in the van by a long shot. We've used nothing else for probably the last 10 years. And I've plumbed it into the actual fuel tank in the van, so that you don't need to worry about filling up with diesel, you don't need to worry about anything, and for all it uses, you wouldn't even notice it go out of the tank. Now, on the top press here, we have our solar charge controller, which comes from a 100-watt solar panel. I have the washroom in here. Now this is a big washroom. It's a toilet stroke shower. You can pull out the handle there and make that into a shower. We've got hot and cold water. Oh yeah, we've uprated the pump as well to a 4-bar pump. That has more power than the one in the house. Massive power in the shower, hot and cold water there. The room is a wet room, so you can stand into the shower there, and you can pull this curtain here around, pull that curtain there around, and it's just to close over past the door, and everything else is considered a wet room in it, so works really well. Cabinet up above for all the bits and pieces. Here's the trauma heating. You push it down here to heat up your water. Works on gas. And if you want to do the heating, you can turn it up and then just select your temperature from there as what you want to heat from. And I can hear it just clicking in there below me. Actually, I'll turn it off again and save the gas. On the bottom here we have our mixer tap, and we've got this massive double sink here, which you take out the centers out of it there, and you've got a massive double sink. Our hob, your 3-way gas hob. Nothing special about that, just 3 good propane burners to work quite well, and making our cup of tea with our whistling kettle. Underneath that then we've got our 3-way fridge. This was recently serviced, as in we have got a new gas burner on it. It works perfectly. Options here. As there was only 2 of us and we very rarely used it, we turned our rear U-lounge into a permanent bed. We put a mattress on it. We've got a memory foam mattress for it, and instead of the convertible U-lounge that you make into a bed at night time, we made it into a permanent bed, which we liked, and you've got this big massive double bed here in the back of that. Now, the options there, and I'll do another video on it, underneath that mattress is the original 6-seat U-lounge. So I'll convert over to that now in a few minutes and we'll have a look at it. So I think that covers most of the... Let's have a quick look down for the van here again. Come right back to the back here if I can get a look at it. Everything works in it, and the reason why is because it's a Hymer. It's got all the Hymer quality presses, latches, everything, absolutely everything works in here. And it all, let's go right around here again. When I said it, make up the U-lounge here and give a look at what it's like. So that's the back of the van now, and it's got the table there. You can pull out and you can put into any position you like to make seating all the way around, and it goes back into the corner there again. If you decide to, you can make up a bed from this then. That table drops down to where these bars here, that one moves out to here, table drops down and all folds into a good sized double bed. As I said, we made that into a permanent double bed with a mattress, but that is up to you. So that's all our lighting on there in the back.